Okay, we're in week 3 of the Blogging for Business online class, and this week we're going to focus on setting up a free blog at wordpress.com. Before we actually set up the blog, we're going to create our profile. So when you want to set up a blog, all you really need is an email address. You go to wordpress.com, you get this screen here, and click Get Started here. This will take you to a screen where you begin to put in the basic information about your blog to secure a WordPress account. I'm going to suggest Newfs are fun, meaning Newfoundland dogs. So what this tells me is that blog address, newfsarefun.wordpress.com, is available. Whatever you put in here will be at .wordpress.com. If you want to put a regular domain, a URL that you register separately, you can do that, but that's for a later lesson. This is just for the sake of setting up the WordPress blog. I'm going to give this a password and an email address, which in this case is going to be burgoynemc@gmail.com. And then we just scroll down and it gives us two choices, the paid version and the free version. We're going to take the free version and click Create a Blog. This says an email has been sent to your email address, and there it is. We're going to activate the blog, and then this is going to take us to the WordPress dashboard. So WordPress is setting up a blog right now called Newfs Are Fun, and this is the WordPress dashboard. There's a great little video here that tells you a little bit about setting up the WordPress blog, which I would encourage you, of course, to listen to. But what we're going to do right now is set up the profile. So we go up to the upper right hand corner and we click Edit My Profile. This is the public profile. The username is Newfs Are Fun. I'm going to put my username as Mindy Burgoyne. Mindy Burgoyne. I'm going to display my name publicly as the blog name. With location, you can get as vague or as detailed as you want. I'm going to just put Eastern Shore, Maryland. And then something nice about you. This section is where you fill out your little bio. I'm a writer, I'm an author, I'm a travel blogger, whatever it is you want people to know about you as the blogger. And these other contact information pieces are if you want people to be able to Skype with you. This is information that we made public on your blog. You can add additional photos, which we're going to look at now. And then if you have a link to another website like I do, my website is writingthevision.com, and the title of the site is Writing the Vision. So I'm going to fill that out so if people were to want to go find out more about me, they could find that out at my correlating website. Now up here is how we're going to add the photo of our face, add our headshot. Gravatar is another application. It's a third-party application that WordPress pulls right through its interface. If we go to gravatar.com, it looks a little like this. And what it does is it creates an avatar for people and hooks it up to an email address. So if you wanted to, you could go into gravatar.com, set up an account with an email address, and have a picture tied to the email, and you can write your own little bio and have your own little image profile on gravatar.com with an associated image or headshot avatar. And then you can use that when you're commenting on other blogs, so that wherever you comment on whatever kind of blog you comment on, you can have your picture right next to the comment instead of that generic avatar. So this is basically an identity type application to be used for blog commenting and blogging, just so you understand it. WordPress is going to go right through Gravatar and allow us to upload a headshot. You get a screen like this. It says upload a new image from my computer. I'm going to browse. I'm going to take this image here, hit next. It will give me an opportunity to crop it. And then Gravatar has ratings. Some people put nasty pictures up there and would have to rate them as such. And that also can get them banned from sites and from comments if you have anything less than a G rating. So do rate your headshot G, and then you're done. You close out of that, and you refresh, and there you go. There's your Gravatar and your updated profile. You know, I forgot to save it when before I uploaded the Gravatar and refreshed. So all of the information that I had in there is lost, but that's not a big deal. We can put it back in. Indy Burgoyne, Eastern Shore, Maryland, then bio info, and that's all I had. Update the profile. This also allows you to add additional images through Gravatar if you want to, but that is pretty much the profile. And as we refresh, you'll also see that, let's go back to the dashboard. This now says Mindy, and eventually that does come up with the Gravatar, but I have found that sometimes it takes, it takes a little bit of playing with it, but it will pop up. Anyway, that is how you make your personal profile. In the next video, we're going to go through this actual dashboard, take a look at the themes and how we set up the blog. So that is how you set up your personal profile. Let's go back and look at it again. Personal settings. These personal settings are pretty generic. You just want to make sure in personal settings you have your email correct, your website name, and your blog name, and all users. You can also add additional users here if you want to. So if you're going to have a guest blogger, you can do that. That's how you set up your personal profile. Now let's go on to the next video and figure out how we set up the blog itself.